if I was a betting man, and I don't know what the odds are as far as the Heisman's concerned, if I was a betting man, I would bet that Fernando Mendoza is going to win the Heisman Trophy. And here's why. Because of the 900 people that voted on this, I wonder how many of them just shut their minds off to Pavia the same way the committee just shut their mind off to Vandy football. Because Vanderbilt football absolutely had a team that had a legitimate case for the college football playoff. And the committee every week underranked them and made up excuses as to why they needed to rank Vandy lower. And then in the end, they ranked Texas, who had 3 losses with a terrible loss at Florida, ahead of Vandy. And it's not like Texas beat Vanderbilt 41-10. Texas beat Vanderbilt by 3 fucking points. So they were at home. They won by 3. If anything, that tells me the two sides are equal. Vanderbilt had 2 losses. Texas had 1 really bad loss, and they had 3 losses. But the committee just constantly turned off their brains to Vandy football. Because I think if you were to take Vandy's resume and you were to take Miami's resume, the only argument for Miami is that they beat Notre Dame. But Miami did not play in the SEC. Vanderbilt did. Miami has a bad loss at home against Louisville. Vandy has 2 losses at Bama, at Texas, both against top 13 teams on the road. Vanderbilt beat Tennessee by 3 touchdowns. Georgia beat them by 3 in overtime. Vanderbilt beat Virginia Tech on the road by 24 points. And I know Virginia Tech stinks, but the reason that's important is because Miami beat Virginia Tech by 17 on the road. So the one common opponent they had, Vanderbilt beat Virginia Tech by more than Miami did. And so I think what happened is the committee just turned their brains off to Vandy football, then made excuses like, oh, well, we've dropped Tennessee out of the top 25 because Vandy beat them so bad. Because the committee just could not accept that Vanderbilt football was good. But again, I wonder if the reason that Mendoza wins on Saturday, if he does win, is simply because of the anti-Vanderbilt bias that the committee showed us on a weekly basis.